Welcome everybody, we're entering a game number 3, well not a game of 3, it is the game number 3 because it's the only game number 3 of this clan war between VP Gamers, who their representative is going to be VPChAnCe, the green Zerg in the bottom left, going up against Eternal Plague's representative, who is Fingo. He is the Protoss in the top right. We are going to be picking this, oops, I said pick instead of saying being because I've read that, and I just said what I read instead of saying what I actually meant to have said, which is we're watching this clan war game on TSL3 GSL Crossfire SC. It's a mouthful, but it's a solid map. We're going to be seeing that Fingo's probably going to be going for a 3-gate expand. You sort of can sometimes do a 4-gate expand on this map, but it can be a little tricky. It's a little awkward amount of space to cover. But we're going to go ahead and watch as I'm going to try and uproot Chance, who has won 2 games in a row. He's won a ZVZ, and then the first game I actually missed. So last ZVZ was really solid. Chance had some great micros, good bailing shots, and something about a hell is actually talked about. Oh my god, Steps of War. I like to see that map reference. I didn't really think it was that bad, but here you're having Chance doing what looked like an 11 pool. I think he actually did this same opener in the ZVZ, but Fingo's going to do some good, solid harassment on this drone. Fingo's a really solid player. I've seen him play a bunch, and the first time I ever cast him, he used a mothership in a great PvT on Lost Temple. It was way before Shadow Temple was out there, but Fingo has impressed me ever since then. So we're going to see exactly how he's going to be approaching this. I believe Chance, he didn't cheese with his 11 pool in last game, so I think it's just a way to get out a very fast queen. That sort of works for itself. So I like this. It threatens your opponent, and it might give him an edge. So we're seeing Fingo playing completely normally. We do see him doing a very simple standard opener. Just the gas assimilator, and then the pylon, cybernetics core next, and then probably another assimilator, and we'll see exactly where he goes from there, what tech pathway he chooses, and various other things along the lines of whether he's going for an expansion or a 4-gate or what. There's a whole ton of stuff that he could be doing, but he will have to go ahead and be wary of the fact that you can see there is a back door over here that Zerglings can easily abuse. Just go around up this top side attacking it, and hopefully Fingo will be aware of that. I mean, the reverse can be said of Zerg as well, because there is this back spot, but generally the mobile units are the ones that are going to be able to take advantage of that. So if Fingo's aware of this and he realizes the fact that Zerglings can do that, you should keep an eye on that. And Fingo's saying, "I'll leave." Maybe he's talking about his scout? I think it was getting pushed back over here, but looking over here, Chance is running around with his units down there, and Fingo's. We actually bring his zealot forward. He's chronoboosting a gateway. There we go. I was going to say there's no unit in the gateway, and actually kind of just missed out on getting out that sentry. I think I actually might chronoboost out that zealot to make sure you actually get that block off. Which he has, but he's got to be careful. There's actually sometimes a hole here which Zerglings can abuse and get through. I've seen actually Sheth just win a game outright by doing that. You can see that right now Chance is trying to micro to get the Zealot to move out in front in order to get by it, but there is a hole in between these two guys. I don't know if it's small enough for this guy to... Oh no, now that there's... Oh, yes, it's gonna go. It's gonna go run past. Oh, that is. If he snaps that sentry, that'll be huge. Oh my God, Fingo just lost his sentry, and now the 3-gate expand is getting scouted. So that's really, really unfortunate. But this pro should be enough to actually bring away the Zergling. All right, now I muted my mic to cough. I figured that'd be nice for the people watching to not have this cough get heard. But now we're going to see that go down. Zergling did die, but still, that first sentry was taken out, and that is a pretty big deal. Fingo looks like he actually wants to work on getting out his Nexus. He's actually got 400 minerals, but he might be waiting to get his first round of sentries and after the warp gate before he actually throws it down. Never mind, I lied. He is going to go ahead and just throw it down. 6-minute mark, very good timing, normal timing. Looking over here, Chance has got a lot of drones, and even more are actually there. So we can see right now, his income is showing that he's got 31 drones. Very solid showing from Chance. He's just continuing to get more and more and more. At least he will, I assume. Forward here, it's going to allow for cannons defensively see the detection. In case of Roach Burrowed attacks, as you might not necessarily have observers in time, also allow him to throw down cannons just to be generally defensive. Plus, it also allow him to get out his +1 attack, which is going to go for a Zealot Sentry against Mass Links. It could be very effective. Makes it a lot easier to defend against anything that's to allow Zerglings, and Chance right now is getting Lots and lots of Zerglings. There we having the first influx of them. And you can see he is going to go ahead and run forward immediately with this force of about 18 Zerglings. However, with all of these sentries, it's going to be a little hard to do, especially when you have this, oh no, Fingo's moving out with these guys, and does, yep, Chance knows about this, but Fingo is actually going to go ahead and, maybe I should try and pick off this Zergling, but he can also use these ramps very effectively. Here we're watching all these Zerglings. They're actually going to go ahead and go right for the main, it seems. Oh no, if these force fields don't get off in time, then those guys are going to go right in. Oh my god, they're actually going to go ahead and start taking out, oh no, Fingo's got to be so careful right now. You can see that, he actually has some solid force fields. He took a few losses though, essentially for free. We can see right now Fingo is getting out his hallucination, but he's feeling a little bit behind just in the movement speed and everything, and now we are watching Chance as he is going to start working on these rocks, and I hope Fingo actually notices this. You can see that he does have the vision of them, even on the minimap. His minimap is showing the presence of green, and these rocks are going down in health, but Fingo is not moving anywhere. If you just warp in one or two stalkers, there we go, he did warp in a stalker, so he will start working on making sure that these rocks are safe. But Fingo is going to be a little bit pressured. He's trying to wall off this and make a better choke. Now he's going to go ahead and run around with this Phoenix, get his scout information. Notice there is no third yet, but Phoenix will be going there to try and scout. Chance's drone count is looking to be pretty healthy, though. 53 compared to the 39 probes that are out there. And this Phoenix is actually might die to the queens that are here. It's taking a lot of hits, and if he actually not get to the third, that would be unfortunate. But no, wait, no, it's coming back. No, but he does see the infestation pit. So we're seeing Ling Infester coming out of Chance. This is a very, very good build, especially against the gateway armies. So all he has to do is fungal growth the sentries 2 or 3 times, and they'll go down. Once you get rid of those force fields and everything, then the Lings just do a simple surround. We do see, though, that Fingo's getting this +1, this early +1, but just a small gateway unit count. But this Zergling does see all, and that is a greedy force field. Actually, he's just trying to threaten it. But there is an Overlord pooping creep over there at the possible third. We do see that Chance is continuing to keep a good presence around here. But oh no, Zerglings are inside the main base. Chance with his counter-attacking Zergs, he might be able to pick off a drone or probe over there. One probe is going down, and then he's going to try and keep his guys alive. Okay, no, they're going to be taken out. There's just too many units coming in from all angles, so those guys do fall. So good stuff out of Fingo and Chance to try and do this, but Chance really knows everything. He's actually over here getting this base all the way on the left. This is a very interesting choice. It's not going to be too hard for Fingo to attack, and if Chance had gone off and gotten his bottom right base, he could theoretically push into a counterattack if Fingo commits to hitting this base. So I really find that pathway interesting, and we are running around with 3 infestors, going to make sure that they can do some good fungal growthing, and there actually is an observer. He could fungal growth this observer to take it out if he actually sees the shimmer, and that would be pretty solid, but you have to worry about those force fields because he can do it in a very good spot. Where's the fungal growth? There's the fungal growth, and oh, pulling back from Fingo actually allow himself to do even more damage. But the fungal growthing is just going to continue. We do see that Stalkers are taking a lot of damage, but these Infestors are probably going to die. This guy back here still has a fungal growth in him. If you get one on that ball, that would be pretty big. But the Infestitarian do allow Chance to save these Infestors, and that is really key. If he saves the Infestors and loses the Zerglings, that's fine. Reproduce the Zerglings, use the Infestors, get their energy up, and fungal growth everything all to hell. Now we are seeing that Chance's third is now getting to be really well saturated. And he's at 68 drones. He is droning so much right now. Fingo's doing a good job getting probes, but he's got to work on getting his third base up. But now he's going to have to wait for the creep to recede before he can even put down his Nexus. Doesn't seem he's going to go ahead and pick this base, but do see Chance. Let's keep an eye if this is what the expansion is going to be from Fingo. But this gateway count is not looking as scary as it could be at this point. How many gateways does Fingo have? He's got, looks like 2 down here, and then he's got another 3 over there. So 5 gates, 1 robo, working on getting us Colossi. Wait a second. Is that? Oh, it's a 2 robotics bay build. Oh, Fingo. It's like the double observatory build, but better. Except not, because it's still 2 of the same tech building. Fingo sure is memorable to cast. First the Mothership, and now the double robotics bay. But still, it's an amazing play. We're going to watch him as he can go ahead and take out this Stalker at the very least. Or maybe not. Or here we go. Okay, now we're going to see the fungal growth. So we can get those zealots in the front. They won't be able to attack. Zealots going to be doing a great job of dying in that case. They're going to have to the range attack with the roaches, and the fungal growth would be huge. Fingo's doing a great job of actually utilizing this 2-base as much as he can. He is waiting to get out this base over here, but we're going to see that probe going to fall, and ChAnCe is going to be able to take out these stalkers. Yep, they're going to see them fall, but where's the rest of the army? There they are. They're coming in, and fungal growthing on the ramp. So they act as basically a force field. If you can get one more, you can do a lot of damage, but there's a fungal growth. Neural Parasite on the first Colossus. What about this guy back here? You can see that this, wait, the Colossus is actually attacking ChAnCe. What? Alright, whatever. This Colossus will fall. There we go. It's going to die. There, it has fallen. And now ChAnCe is just getting a huge macro lead. 70 food lead count over Fingo. ChAnCe is looking solid. Still no 4th base for me. He's still sticking on 3. He could theoretically actually go for this gold as a complete surprise one, or maybe this gold down here as a complete surprise of base. He might as well, but look at all these things. Oh, was there a Nidus Orb inside the main base that I just completely missed? Because that looks like that might have been what just happened. That I feel bad about. I gotta watch the mini-map more. Hooray for just surprise casting and me not being on top of my game. But Fingo is gonna move in. He's using his double robotic spray very effectively with all of these deaths that he's taking. But good force fields on this choke and allow him to get a few hits off. He's trying to be very skippy. Actually, wait, no. Well, he has 2 sentries. He can't do that much of force fielding. But though ChAnCe has got to start doing Neural Parasite and there's the fungal growth, everything, and use Roach Power instead, and it's going to work. We can see Fingo is losing. There we go. And now ChAnCe's Neural Parasite is working on taking out those guys. And now if he targets down his Colossus, there we go. He targets down the Colossus. Good stuff. And Fingo is continuing to work in this, but ChAnCe's got a huge macro lead, 167 to 98. He is getting this gold base for his 4th one. He's just taking this left side of the map. He is not splitting this map top down. He's splitting it left to right, which is kind of interesting and very unexpected. I've actually not seen this expansion pattern before ever on this map. You have a very forward macro hatchery. This is actually a great choice in my opinion too. So basically ChAnCe is beasting the life of a StarCraft awesome person at the moment, and he will continue to do so as Fingo is moving around these Colossus. And also this is a deceptively not Colossus map because you can't actually go through those little areas. They are completely impassable by anything on the ground. Even Reapers can't pop up over there. Alright, so now we're seeing this Overlord poop on top of this Nexus as Fingo's trying to get his next base, but here we're watching all these guys come in. Where's the fungal growth? Oh, there's just death everywhere. Possibly not even a need for the fungal growth as there's just so many roaches. These roaches do have +1 attack. Fingo's got his +2, +1, but there's just so many roaches. This Colossus is doing what he can, but this army is just rebuildable for ChAnCe. He can just continue attacking, but he's got so many roaches here, it just may not matter. You can see the retreat of this one Colossus trying to make sure that he can stay alive, and a few Stalkers are going to be there. But this Nexus is really vulnerable, and it's not looking like Fingo's going to be able to transfer probes over there, so it's not even going to be relevant, essentially, in terms of economy, because he can't use it except if he builds more probes here. And so, basically, Fingo's stuck for 20 minutes on 2 base. More like 14 if you count the 2nd base coming at the 6-minute mark. But ChAnCe has got these Overlords running around. No drop quite yet, but looking back here, ChAnCe is teching up. You can see he's got his Hive Tech. He's got an Ultra's Cavern. He's got a Spire too. If he wants to go for Broodlords, he can. The moment he's sticking with Ultras, and these goodbye 3rd base. We are not going to be able to use those probes any effectiveness whatsoever. And oh no, Fingo, huge transfer of probes is just going to die. Even still, 6. How many probes did he just transfer? Like, if you look at the probe kill count, oh my god, the vast majority of those workers just killed happened just now, and that is really bad. And now we're seeing the Fingo. ChAnCe is kind of outplaying you by a lot right now. You can see this gold base is completely there, and there's GG from Fingo. ChAnCe is going to emerge victorious very handily, very well played.